this thing of the apostles' teaching is what we call the New Testament. You do know that's what the New Testament is, right? I mean, we've got names like Peter and John, and Paul, Matthew, all of those folks, and that, by the way, is the bulk of the New Testament. Those few names. Also, we would include Luke, who was a disciple of Paul, and that would pretty well get the biggest percentage. Those are apostles. They're teaching. They were devoted to teaching like from John. I'm going to put this up here. From John. The Gospel of John and the teachings of John, they're just, you can't ever get over them, I guess, is what I would say. Because they're so straightforward, and yet they have such magnitude to them. They're so simple, but they're so gripping. Here's one. John said, don't love the world. Don't be all about the world. In your efforts, we're in the world. You're not of it, John said, from Jesus. So don't be all tied up in the world. In the job, in the things, in the fun. Don't love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. That's straightforward. If you're all tied up in the work and the image and the job and the fun, then the love of God isn't in you. You know, I have people who have told me, the Bible bores me. The Bible bores me. Well, you can handle it boringly. Let me say you can do that. But let me tell you, this story has everything in it. Everything. There is drama, there is intrigue, there is romance, there is failure, there is the depths of sin, there is the height of escape, there is the elation of joy, there is the tragedy of... It's all here. It's all here. God gave us this, and it is loaded. But if the world... And then he tells us, when he talks to the world, what he means by the world. This is so good. It is so simple, but it is so gripping. It's John. Look at what he says. John says this. For all that is in the world, this is all of it. This is all that is, the whole thing that he's talking about, all of it that is in the world that he's talking about not loving, all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh, the desires of the eyes, and the pride of life. This is not of the Father, but is of the world. And notice this, all of it has to do with, isn't that amazing? When the world gets out of place, I mean, God made us to be in the world, we're in it, we're not of it. But when the desires get out of place, then this love of the world replaces the love of God. The desires of the flesh. What I get to have. The world's possessions. What I get to have. What I get to do. What I get to be. Look at this. The world's possessions. The world's pleasures, what I sensually feel, and the world's applause, the pride of life. What I get to have, what I get to do, what I get to be, what I get to have, what I get to do, what I get to be. And all of that becomes so big in what you want in the world, and God's loving Him isn't there. You know, one of the biggest things about you and I is what you want. What do you want? Sometimes you hear that said. What do you want? Kid comes in. What do you want? Response to another person. I want you to know. I want you to know. Did you hear that? Desire. That is one of the most big things about us. And it's the apostles' teaching. John talks about how to handle this. It's not my point here. All my point is this is John's teaching.